I'm not doing any comedy videos tonight because, frankly, I'm just a little too tired. And I've spent the day doing a lot of other important things, like being sick. Yeah, I got sick today. Don't sound it, I know, but I am sick right now. I decided to do a video because I was on this site called My Yearbook. Well, now it's Meet Me, but I remember it as My Yearbook. On there, you can send people questions. Sometimes you could send them anonymous questions, if their profile allows it. My profile has it set, or had, I don't remember if I fixed it or not, where I could receive anonymous questions. And somebody had the audacity to send me a question saying that I'm ugly and I should kill myself. Now that's just pathetic. You don't tell somebody to kill themselves for any reason. You don't know how close somebody could be to the edge. You should never tell somebody to do something like that. Your words could be what pushes them over the edge, and then even though it was their hand that did it, aren't you technically an accomplice to murder? Think before you speak, because sometimes people have severe problems. I've known people that have been so close to the edge that somebody just saying they're not pretty would push them over and they would kill themselves. If you don't have something nice to say, you shouldn't say anything at all. And it's not up to you what people do with their lives. If somebody thinks that they look good with 50 pounds of makeup on, then hey, at least they have enough confidence to go out in the middle of the day or go out and live their lives. There are plenty of people who don't even feel confident enough to live their lives. Plenty of people who live in fear or don't go out for anything. People who live in their rooms and don't do anything because they're too scared to face society because of what people have said to them in the past. I think it's just shameful that we can sit here as humans and judge one another to such an extent that we drive each other to suicide, to harming ourselves, to drugs and alcohol, and it's just wrong. I mean, if you've never been in a position of depression, how would you feel if someone you loved killed themselves because of something somebody else said? People really need to think before they act. And I'm not saying I'm about to hurt myself because of what some anonymous prick said. I'm tougher than that, but there are plenty of people who aren't. And for all those people, I feel sorry for them. I wish I could help them. Sometimes there's nothing you can do. But you sure as hell shouldn't be encouraging them into that life. Encouraging them to do something like that. For those of you who actually care about suicide prevention, there's this powerful movie I watched recently called At Suicide Room. It's a Polish film. If you can get used to the fact that you're going to have to read subtitles the entire thing, it's a really powerful film. And it's one of my favorites. When the video store out here sold it, or on Illinois, I don't live there anymore, was selling it, even though I could have just waited an extra day and bought it on sale, I had said, fuck this, and I bought it. I didn't care that I was losing out some money. That movie means a lot to me. And it gave me a glimpse into a world that even though I've been in that world, I never really realized just how deep it can run. We all have our vices. Our little things we do to escape reality. As you can see, I have multiple piercings. See, my ears are huge. Or, well, not really huge, but they're bigger than a normal person. I can kind of stick my pinky through there. And then I have my snake bites. And I have a nose piercing. My other ear is the same way as well. Stupid hair. See? This is why I hate glasses. And then I've got my belly button done, but I'm not going to be showing you that. I dye my hair constantly. I change my look. I play with fake makeup all the time. Well, not fake makeup, but fake blood and gore. I'm pretty talented at that stuff now. We all have things we do to distract ourselves. Mine just happens to be art. No matter how much you don't want to admit it, everybody has something that hurts them. Nobody is 100% immune to the world, I guess you can say. We all have weaknesses. And it's about time that people stop prying on each other's weaknesses and start helping with each other's strengths. Everyone's freaking out about 2012 apocalypse happening. The only thing I think will happen is people will go kind of crazy with the apocalypse thing and start wiping each other out. We need to stop that, though. We need to learn that we're all human. Black, white, gay. Who gives a flying fuck? They can be purple. Who cares? They're people. And it's nobody's place to judge one another. Because what you judge somebody for, well, they might have something they judge you for. You might judge me for being gay. Which, yeah, I'm gay. Hi! Not totally gay, by the way, I'm pansexual, which actually means I dig anything without, I don't care about a fucking gender or race, that's nothing. I date a personality rather than a person. Yeah, you might judge me for being gay, but I might judge you for how many guys you've kissed, or, I don't know, I'm not really one to judge. I mean, I guess I do judge to an extent. There's certain things that I wouldn't look for quality-wise in friends, but I'm not going to judge somebody because of what they do with their lives. I'm just not going to associate myself with that lifestyle. And that's what everyone should do. If you don't like what somebody does with their life, then just don't get involved. You don't have to rip them down and tell them they're worthless. Everybody serves a purpose. They were born for a reason. And we don't know what that reason is until we're dead. There's no way to know. But we're all here for a purpose. And suicide is not our purpose. It's just a coward's way out of getting... Why did I say that? It's not really cowardly. It's just the easier way to get away from the pain and stuff that other people inflict. Now, you might not think that your words carry that much weight, but to somebody it can mean everything. My friends are the difference between me and death, basically. They've been that way for a while. I love my friends more than I love anything in my life, except for my pets. Well, my pets are kind of evil. Well, at least my gerbil is. And my hermit crabs are pretty cool. My cat's kind of... I don't even know, but... We all have purposes for living. We all have reasons to be alive. We all have something to live for. And we also have something to die for. I'm willing to die for my friends. I'm also willing to live for them. And that's why people's words don't get to me. But no one should let what somebody else says dictate their life. So, sorry this has been such a long video. I just wanted to rant a little bit. Because I think it's just sick that people would actually try to tell somebody that they should be dead for something that they can't even control. I mean, people tell me I'm ugly all the time. Big surprise. Well, like, it's not true. I mean, I'm not ugly, but I'm not exactly pretty. And I can't control that. It's a face. I can't fix it without plastic surgery, and I don't feel like doing that to myself. So... if you're gonna just sit there and tell somebody that they're ugly for something they can't control, then you're the ugly one. And I'm not talking physically, I'm saying on the inside. Inner beauty is what counts. Because when you're like 80 years old, you're gonna be ugly anyway. So why do you care so much what you look like now? I hope I've given you a little something to think about, though. So, bye.